All right, everybody, we are live with the Bill Gregg Open 1v1 tournament double elimination. The very first round, we are in the final 8 players in, again, the double elimination. And today we have Player, the Greek expert, versus Hellsravage, who so far has played a variety of different gods through the tournament. He's played some Zeus, Oranos, Odin, and Player has played actually Hades instead of his standard Zeus. So it's going to be exciting. Player so far has dominated every single opponent that he's faced. Defeated Heimdall 3-0, beat Hagrid 3-0. Hellsravage, meanwhile, a little bit of a tougher road. Defeated Swiss Boy in the round of 32, 3-2. So he was, in fact, he was down 2-1 at one point in that series. And then he defeated More Champion a little bit easier. It was 3-1, and though again Hells was temporarily behind in that series as well. So he lost the first game and then won the next 3-0 sweep with Odin. So that's pretty awesome. A little bit of Odin, a little bit of Oranos, a little bit of Zeus up against Player, again the number 1 seed, who has not shown any weakness at all yet through the first 2 rounds. So we'll see what happens. This series, we do have a 1-minute delay, so my interaction with chat will be slightly delayed, unfortunately. Also, for those of you who watch the VOD later on YouTube, there'll probably be some spoilers during this little pre-game show. We got maybe 2 or 3 minutes until it starts, so you might want to just skip to hold on. I'm hearing myself talk. So you might want to skip forward. I'll put the timestamps in the description so you guys can jump to that. But yeah, we got a nice set of maps. A couple land water maps. The new map Moat starting off the series. Then Anatolia. Then we move on to 3 land maps. We've got a pretty high hunt Tundra. Then we've got what's normally a low hunt Oasis, and then Alfheim, which generally low hunt, sometimes high hunt, but most often the low hunt. So it is about 1 minute to game time. We'll have Hellsravage is already ready. I think we're just waiting for Player to show up, and then we'll get going in just a minute. What's up, Ivan? What's up, Gregg? Good to have you guys here. Here's Player just joining the game, and Hells will be in shortly. So yes, this is a live stream. This is not recorded games like is normally going on my channel. So we're live, hoping to get all 5 games in a good amount of time. If it goes 5 games, I'm sure Player thinks he'll win 3-0, but we don't know. I mean, Player obviously has the advantage here, for sure. But Hellsravage can do some things. I mean, I think so far maybe people are a little bit surprised that Hells is here, maybe. So he is, though. So it is what it is. And we're just waiting now for Hellsravage. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, we got a nice little page for you guys to look at here and see. And Blackadder is hosted, so he sent all the players, the viewers over from Joe the Chemo have now arrived. So hello, everybody. Good to have you on board. Again, it's we're working on a 1-minute delay, so we won't be quite on top of the chat like normal, but it's good to have all you guys along with us, and we shall see. We just need to get Hells into this game, and we will start off pretty quick here. So I'm looking like Odin. I do have a beard. It will probably be shaved today, so that will be the end. The end. This is the last day that you'll get to see it. So we've already, let's go. Oh, Joe, he's ready to go. Okay, let's see. We got both these players in. See if they're ready to go. Game 1 on Moat. I don't think I've seen a Moat game in the tournament yet. I think there has been a couple games played, but I haven't caught any of the recorded games. So we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to play similarly to like a Midgard, I think. I would estimate, but time will tell. So I think we are ready to go. So we will launch into the game. Else is complaining in the room that I flame him in every preview. So we'll see. I don't think he'll win, but I'll be happy if he wins a game, just to make it a little bit more of an exciting. Did my son play on Chemo's account? No, he did not. No, after he played on my account and caused me to lose against Nolgath, I'm done. He can't play anymore. He was banned from Age of Mythology, grounded until he gets better. Oh, dang it. I screwed up. Alright. I screwed up my game launch here. Went to the single player mode. Let's double. This is about 3 weeks. But man, I'm so pumped. It's good to be able to catch a game live on the for once. So catch a game live, stream it live. We just gotta wait. I messed up my game launch, so we've got to wait for the players to come back out, and then we'll get in again. As I always say, it's not a Colonel JJ stream without some sort of strange and unusual technical difficulty. And we do have, there was a question earlier, I'll put it in the chat, what our Shelty was wanting to know the map set for his map coming up. So this is his map set, Shelty versus Chemo. Put it in the Discord, and I sent it to messages, so here it is as well in the chat, so you guys can take a look at that. Alrighty, now we're ready. Oh, okay. Hell's host. Don't make. Well, now we're arguing about who wants to be host. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're ready to go. So here we're gonna have fun. We are gonna have fun. We'll transition. Don't let me forget to transition to the actual game overlay. That's happened before too. Alrighty. So Moat will be our first game. Let me get to the right overlay here. Tourney game, player versus Hellsravage. Okay, so just double check and make sure everything is looking good. It is. I can close out all my extra windows here. Page and observer mode. So I think we are good to go. If there are issues, let me know in the chat, though it will take a minute for me to see it. Shelty, this name is Thomas Shelby. No, Shelty is someone completely different. Shelty is DOD Shelty. Beard's growing faster than my kid. Yes, this is the round of 8, Mr. Dan. Alrighty, getting ready to go. Remember, it is blind pick, so players do not know who the other player is picking. So on Moat. So far, Halls is. I don't think that Norse plays well into players Greek, so I would be surprised to see Hell's choosing Norse. He might go for an Egyptian on this this map, potentially. Maybe. But we shall see. I'm expecting Zeus v... Who? Zeus v Oranos? Yes, I was right! Zeus v Oranos on Moat. I'm so happy for that. So we've got a player down here on the bottom right. Is our Zeus player. And we've got Hellsravage on the top left as Oranos. So Hells is going to, yeah, he's going to play this like a Midgard, and I would think, and hope to do the typical Oranos Midgard, kind of a little bit of water aggression and then a lot of land aggression. And here we go, getting the Aurochs nicely lured right in next to the town center. This is a nice nice spawn for the Aurochs here, in that player is able to hunt from it without actually having to build a granary. So what is Moat? Some of you guys might be wondering. It is one of the 7 new maps that is in the tournament. Moat is kind of like Midgard, but it does have the outside. There is like a band of land along the edge of the map. And there'll be some gold mines over here that potentially you could like transport over and kind of safely gather from. But otherwise, the town centers, unlike Midgard, which tend to be, you'll have one forward. They both tend to be pretty back or pretty to the side here. So yes, player is Zeus, Eric. And who's been playing the best in this tournament? Well, so far player has been, I would say. I would also say maybe player hasn't had, as the number 1 seed, maybe hasn't been playing against the, the top opposition, as opposed to like Hells, who's played a couple of good players already. But yeah, player is definitely the favorite here, for sure. But we shall see. Oranos can do some things. We saw that when player played Heimdall on Midgard, that Heimdall didn't get completely overrun. So and there was things that Heimdall could have done to do a little bit better in that game, but it still wasn't an absolute steamroll. But we have player down here just happily cutting from these really these autumnal trees down here. Look at them. This one is really confused and is going all the way around the edge. That's not exactly good. What kind of okay, looking at he's Zeus. He's Zeus. Not Hades, he's Zeus. Zeus via Oranos. What kind of relics we got here? The Staff of Dionysius doesn't do a whole lot. And then we've got the relic, the monkey head. Summon some relic monkeys. I like it. It's like the most useless relic normally. Occasionally it can do things. I mean, you get 3 free scouts, I guess. Let's see, what do we got going on? The Oracle down here. When is Hell's aging up? Not 4-minute age up. Maybe a 430? Probably. So far he's got 2, 5, 6 fishing ships. Player has a lot more. Player with 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fishing ships. Don't remind him of VS Heimdall. It wasn't necessarily a massacre. Heimdall did better than Hagrid did. Now that was a massacre. Alright, now we are up. So actually, it seems like maybe Hell's had some house issues that I missed. Because a 440 advance is not the optimal. You can click up at 430. So I think maybe Hell's housed himself a little bit. So he's up at he's up about 440. Something pleasing watching Billy's cut wood. And okay, player will be up about 505 up through Athena. Okay. We've got Hells is not making any more docks. I wonder if he might send some down to dock down here, maybe? Down at the bottom. Because player definitely has so many more fish, which is, he's got 3 docks compared to Hells is just 1. So Hells is really going to have to get on some very early land aggression, I would say, if he wants to have, a long chance in this game, because he's going to be down by eco already. And we've got, military barracks, counter barracks, so I wonder if he'll get the per sign upgrade. Yep, there it is. Per sign is coming up. There's got decent eco. I'll probably pop out his heroes, both of them. It's pretty standard to get Jason and then Odysseus right away. Ooh, 2 Prometheans, and then trying to get on the scout here. It would be great if he could kill it, but nah, the scout's too fast. Will we see Hyperion? I think we might. Yeah, 4, okay. He's wants to get another Murmillo out and then use Valor. Uh-oh, he's gonna want to have to... Okay, he still got it anyway. Which is the biggest tournament ever? Probably WCG back in 2003, and PG Fire won that. 2002 maybe it was. Okay, so Barracks is coming out. Per sign 2. So yeah, player definitely has the eco edge for sure, but Hells has the early military edge. I mean, that's pretty standard for Oranos here, but actually player's done a nice job kind of walling up over here to protect his gold. He is, yeah, completely walled up, but there is this kind of gap, this little path through the woods that he could come down here and get on these trees, but he's not. Oh, that Promethean getting caught out. Oh, get it. Okay, retreat. Yeah, player has, I don't know, 3 fish. I don't think players is really that much better. I mean, Hells could put a dock here and get on. Then we probably have some more fish right here too for Hells. But yeah, as time goes on, for sure, this will go player's advantage just because of the number of boats that he has. Hells does have this scouted, and I don't think, yeah, player hasn't noticed there's a low HP Vil here. Surround, getting the surround. Oh, come on! Oh, didn't quite get the unit surround that he wanted, and that'll allow the other Villy to escape. If he tried to get around the Vils to path block, but didn't quite do it. Is a good idea to go Athena Rush. Well, he's not doing Athena Rush, he's just doing Athena. What he's using, he'll just play defensive until it becomes a full pop fight, and then use Restoration to win it. What is Hells doing? Hells is going to be aging up soon, actually. He's going to be doing a semi-quick heroic. Will he go up with Hyperion? I think he will. Should be coming up now. Hyperion? Okay. Come on. What's he waiting? There he is. Yes, it is Hyperion. So Hyperion coming up. Oh, the transport ship. So player is going to probably look for some of these safe gold mines. There will be some. The question is where will there be some? And another little raid here. Almost could, I don't know. I don't think a shockwave you get much value out of it. Yeah, player is looking for, there it is. Right there. So who is playing for the prizes? An anonymous donor. There they are. So getting on that gold mine. Sneaky. I like it. Now player's coming forward. I think he should probably know with how Hells is playing that Hells is going up with a semi-quick heroic. You'll probably see an instant chaos being used on the Minotaur. Now player Hells is now scouted this, so he knows this army is here. Here comes Hyperion. How soon will we see a chaos? So really fast. So there's the chaos. Gets the Minotaur. Minotaur tosses. Okay, the bolt on the Satyr. Okay. Hell's coming back with this rest of this army. Minotaur tanks. The Minotaur chaos is so good. And Hell should end up winning this fight overall. Really nice defensive position. And oh, these Terma are not where they should be, and that's kind of a low value shockwave there. And now we have Restoration. And Hell's really mismanaged his upper part of the army here. The Terma went melee mode, and gotta watch out for his Satyr. You don't want, Odysseus is still full health because of that resto. No, move your Satyr. Oh, you don't want to see him. You don't want to see him just get knocked off like that. And so we have players going all in on this aggression, and I think with Hell's mismanagement of his army here, he's at the disadvantage and not getting any value out of these Satyr, which are getting chunked down by the heroes, and we're losing another one. And that's the last. We're going to have a full push on the town center. I think this might be it right here. The town center is down, and just I don't know if the semi-quick heroic is worth it. It's only worth it if the Zeus doesn't go in right away, and players smart enough to know that player is smart enough to know that if he doesn't attack and just stays defensive, it doesn't work out. But yeah, I think this is it. Players kind of, or Hells is kind of declining to resign here, but he is getting. Man, even Heimdall lasted longer than this. Wow. And that is it. GG. That didn't work, says Hellsravage. No, it did not. Not work at all. Let's put up the 1-0 for player. And player dominated. Hell's just not enough. Not enough. I mean, that's what he was going for, was that semi-quick heroic, but that did not work. The kill-death ratio, 50 to 27. Ouch. Not so good. All right, well, let's order up our Oranos on Moat versus players Zeus. So players Zeus came back. I thought we would see Zeus. And that is the win for player game number 1. Maybe we could sub him Heimdall for some closer games? I don't know. Let's get right into game number 2. Very quick, man. This rate, I guess we are going to have a 30-minute game series here. Didn't work. I don't think Oranos will work as Hells versus players Greek. I'd say Hells' Oranos isn't super good. So I don't think he can. I don't think he can beat player with hold on. I don't think he can beat player with Oranos. I really don't. I think he could have gone like maybe Egyptian there. It's my guess. I think that would have been a little bit better. But we're getting ready to start. We're going to go right into game number 2. So player with the win, dominating fashion in game number 1. We'll move on to another land water map on Anatolia, game number 2. Man. Demolition. I don't expect all the games to be like this. If it happens, I'll be surprised. So we'll see. Game number 2, Anatolia. I think we're going to see Isis v. Zeus. That's what we got. Isis versus Zeus. Man, need to play the lottery. So we've got the top player is Hellsravage as our Isis player, and then the bottom is player as our Zeus on Anatolia. We've got Hell's coming down to dock on the bottom, and player is gonna dock on the top left. Water. Okay. A little bit different here. Generally, I think it's, I don't know, habitual or what, or because villagers come on this right side of the town center, but most players will go down to the bottom, and now we have Hells docking on the bottom. Player on the top left. A little bit of scouting. What kind of relic we? Oh, the Scarab Pendant. This is a really good. Oh, the veto. Okay. Dang it. So we got a veto. So each player gets one veto. So that is Hells' veto. I wonder why he vetoed that. I wonder if it was because of the low hunt amount or what. Now, Norris, you got booted because not of your scheduling, but because you acted like a complete fool. So that's why. Had nothing to do with scheduling. It's because you acted a fool. And this tournament has no room for fools. But anyway, we are going to go into... Man, they're switching sides on me to confuse me. Now Hells is on the bottom left. Again, as Isis, of course. And the top right is Player. Has Zeus. Hell's coming down to Doc. Sending his priest down as well. Again, we have Player coming to the top left and docking. And we've got Hell's coming to the bottom right and docking. Kind of a strange trajectory to the water here. A little bit back. He should be aiming for his dock. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, that's all right. Okay. Player choosing to dock really far forward here. There he goes. Held a little bit back. Player has this scouted. He knows it's here. He's going to a little harass on the Pharaoh. Make that house. Generally, I would prefer to send the Harrow back. Yes, the finals will be between the double-elim loser bracket and then the winners bracket. So yes, players can lose. Well, he had bad fish. Maybe he did, but that's because he docked too far forward. And this game he kind of remedied it. And I don't know why he's... I would like to see him send his Pharaoh back and empower. That's a 20% empowerment here. That he's missing out just on doing another dock. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the other Isis players would disagree, but I would like to see this Pharaoh coming back and empowering. And now he's coming back. I just don't know what the value is of rushing a second dock. So I don't know why you'd build your second dock here. And why wouldn't you build your second dock up here or your second dock way forward over there? Not really sure. Okay, so normal wood. Got 4 on wood here. As far as strategies for this game on what we're talking about here, you can see a variety of different things, kind of. Generally, you'd see an Isis do semi-fast heroic. We're talking like an 8:30 to 9 minute, maybe even faster than that. And just a little bit of water harass. And the Zeus, I feel like, can do a few different things. Grab an early town center, military up in age 2, and get map control or try to. Or go for a semi-fast heroic as well, and maybe even like a semi-quick mythic. I'm not sure if we would see that here. I think we'd see player grabbing an early second town center and making a military in age 2, but you never know. We shall find out. I feel like Hell should have built a dock on the top. Okay, here she comes. Coming up here, gotta traverse this very lengthy wood line and dock right there. What kind of relics we got? The Armor of Achilles, infantry of a little bit less vulnerability, and then the Staff of Dionysius, again, not that great of a relic. And we do have Hells going forward and stealing some of the fish on this side. We'll probably dock, yeah, right here. Are Joe and Matrius playing later? If you guys need it, I can get you guys a map set. Let me know. Hells does not have... Yeah, players ahead in the fish eco right here. 32 to 30. I guess one is the scout. And play with the very forward temple. But soon to be aging up. Maybe... one more Vil? Nope, you'll be aging up now. So we're going to have about a 5:15 advance force dropping. There we go. Actually wasn't force dropping. And wow, Hells is going for a very slow advance. Very, very slow. You'll be up close to like 6. And does have his dock over on this side. So Hells might, yeah, I think he'll just go straight up. Heroic. Would like to see him a couple more docks, though. Defense, okay, there he goes. Getting a dock. Nightbot. I don't know if my Nightbot works or not. You guys trying all sorts of fancy stuff. You guys are confusing me. We were begging ESO for patches 10 years ago. Yes, you were. And, well, you know, balance patches are that. What are you guys doing? Everybody has an opinion on those. The gold mines on Anatolia are always forward. We got them right down the middle of the map, along with the town centers. Very forward town centers. You guys are gonna spam him. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez, you guys. Much more vibrant. Oh, okay. So we got players going to do a little bit land-water rush on here, and with Hells with his very slow 6-minute advance is going to. Oh, you want to get this dock built? Oh, I think Hells is advancing too slow to withstand this. Even the Villi is in on the dock. Man, look at this. Garrison your Villi, or your boat, okay. You think he'll get this dock up. He's really hoping to. Oh, Garrison the boat. There you go. Now Hells will he react with cabinets. So what does Hells do? Does he just go straight up heroic? Looks like he's going to. Economically, he needs a little bit of gold though. And he's garrisoned all of this. I don't know if Hells is probably going to lose this water. And he should not have ungarrisoned his boats yet. That's not good. He's going to lose the one boat he made. And yeah, this is player's going to take this side of the water really easily, courtesy of the hoplite plus trireme push. And I do not think that Hells was ready for this. These town centers really aren't that close. I don't know why you think they are. There we go. Isis and Ancestors Eclipse will be up at about 8:05. Yeah, Hell's just advanced too late to really defend this. And he's saying in the chat a big oops. Played AOT since Britain won World War II. What are you guys? Oh, I love it. This is a bad start for Hells. Because player is going to have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 fish to 9 fish. So you tell me how in the world is Hell's going to take this water back? He won't. Hell should be able to defend this side because he's going to get the Leviathan popping out on the bottom. And Hells, if he wants to have a chance here, very defensive Migdol too. I think he was scared of the Migdol getting pushed into by the hoplites, so that's why he's building it so defensively. But Hells will he's going to need to take this water back, I think. Zeus hops need a big nerf. No, I don't think they do. I think they're okay. Hells, yeah, at this point, Hells needs to go aggression on land. Get a chance here. We have player is rushing his armory. So player's eco, yeah, he's got plenty to age up. Hells has, you know, the standard, getting some chariots. And, oh, Hells can probably pick off this Minotaur if it comes too close. Oh, yeah, Hells should keep pushing. Hells needs to attack and go forward. Obviously, he doesn't know that player is aging up, but needs to stay on the aggression. And yeah, you're right, he will have Skilla. Skilla very difficult to kill. Just makes 2 Skilla, and that's probably going to win the this side. Hell's player's first dock was top. Hell's doesn't even have the fishing upgrade. Got the Hippocon coming out. Life is going good, Harry. Second town center. There is no... Okay, here's siege. Couple elephants. Hells is probably going to want to try to do an Ancestors Eclipse siege push on this town center. I think is what his goal is going to be here. Got the Hippocon coming. He wants to get another... Yeah, and if the third hero comes out, I think the Ancestors Eclipse won't be as good. I think Hells is attacking too slowly here. Needed to go a little bit faster. Do we have any Skilla coming? No, the Skilla would have come out on the top, unless player deleted his starting dock. Okay, here comes the Ancestors Eclipse. Does he have enough siege? Come on, you gotta kind of start separating your troops here a little bit. Get the myth units down here. Oh. Why is the siege not doing anything? Like, we need to get the siege on, like, the town centers or something. And we needed the... Okay, Sphinx is dead. I think the Scorpion Man already died. Would have liked to have them back here. The Pharaoh hiding in the tower. I don't think this town center is going to go down. No. Very aggressive Migdol placement here. And we see this. I don't think Hells will scout this. This is something Hells could push on. Potentially. Yes, the Villy's on the tower. Yes, yes, yes. Villy's on the tower. Man, well, as an Isis, I think you should always kind of pepper the map with obelisks. And if Hells can spot this right here, it would be good. But I don't think he's going to. And on the bottom, we do have Hells getting pushed off of water. And I don't think he did enough damage with that attack. He needs to gold block, and he doesn't even have this mine stopped. So I think it's... He's not going to see this. Got a tower here. So Hells is going for a gold block on this gold mine. But if he doesn't scout this, the gold block is going to be kind of pointless. Chariots. Okay, there we go. Does he have crenellations for his tower? No, you can have crenellations for the tower. Non-tower. Non-crenellation towers really aren't that great yet. Eco. Okay. Text. No text getting researched. Oh, players even getting this town center. Oh no. Look at this. These units that are just running right next to this town center that he's not even scouting. That is not good. The Prodromos do get an attack bonus against siege. No tower upgrade. Oh man, this hurts. Like, if Hells could stop this, all of this, maybe have a chance, but he's not going to. And that, oh, that stable just lives. Not that it really matters. I mean, you got 5 stables down here. And Hells will probably tap out as soon as this town center gets started. Or gets finished. No, Hells does not have crenellation. Still does not. And Flare gets this. Should not have gotten that town center. Should not have. And oh, these chariots, okay, they're actually not a bad spot here. Would maybe want to get them right in next to this. I need to move them back a little bit, though. Now you have bronze, so the chariots need to run out of this. Chariots need to run. They need to run. They need to run. I guess it's. I see. He should have moved them just a little bit back here, because there's too many Hippocana in on the chariots there. Oh, why build a tower if you're not going to get crenellations, though? And watch out for your boats. I mean, Hell's... Okay. Here comes the resto. And now this push has been pushed back, and that is GG. A 14-minute win. Whoo-wee. Well played by player. Man. Well played by player. I think he just aged up a little too slowly. Something. But anyway, that was a quick two. Are we gonna have like a 30-minute series here? Man. Player with a 2. Hellsravage 0. Zeus. Win. And we're gonna have to pull up the Oasis for Hells. And game 3 on Tundra. Yeah, he built 7 ships, and it was, of course, it was worth it to deny that. All right, well, we're gonna get into game 3 on Tundra. Man. Yep, player. I mean, 8 ships, 7 ships. That's about 1,000 resources invested into that. And so initially, obviously, you don't get your investment back, but it's an investment over time. And as time goes on, those extra 9 fish for you, and then 9 fish fewer for the Egyptian. I mean, that's pretty big. But man, what are we looking at? Tundra for game number 3. And after losing those first 2 games like this, what is Hell's thinking coming into game number 3? Wow. Probably see Zeus. What does Hell's go? I don't think he can go Norse against player Zeus. He might try an Oranos again, but I don't think that's good either. I think we'll see a Zeus, and maybe he'll try an Odin. I don't know. Zeus v Odin? Potentially? I'm seeing some red ping on my screen here. Am I live? I've got it right all 3 times. Zeus v Odin on Tundra. Thank you, Ghost Lake, for the compliment. We've got player on the bottom as our Zeus player. And then we've got Hellsravage on the top as our Odin. And player is up 2-0 in this series. Player is going to have to lose 3 games if Hells is going to win this. We have Hells using the combo Caribou plus Goat. God power there. What a great hunt. So that's pretty standard. But yeah, player will have to lose 3. Hells have to win 3 in order to win the series. Now, to keep in mind, this is the double elimination part of the tournament. So even if Hells loses, which so far looks like he will, he's not out of the tournament. He'll just go to the bottom side of the bracket, and then every game for him here on out would be an elimination game in these final stages of the tournament. And am I lagging? Maybe? Yeah, hold on. I think I am lagging. Let me check. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I don't know. I have a little lag, so we'll hope it fixes. Infantry train faster. Woo, that's a good relic for this matchup. Ulfsark's training 15% faster. That's pretty nice. And Hoplites too, and the pair of Golden Lions. That's not quite so great. Couple free scouts, but nothing yet. No loss yet for player. No loss yet. We have... Looks like Hells is going to go forward here. Why pick Odin into Zeus? Well, the reason he did that is because his Oranos got spanked. His Isis got spanked. So I guess Odin is his next choice. I mean, Odin, he's been winning with Odin, albeit against Oranos, not against Zeus. So we'll see how that goes. Hunting dogs. Remember that Odin does get that 20% bonus with Hunt. That's one of his several god bonuses. Let's restart the router. In the middle of the tournament? Dang it, why I am lagging. Do I have everything closed down? I do. Usually I do not lag. This is a bit unusual. I don't like to see that. Random God tournament. When you talk about a random God tournament, though, it gets into a little bit because some gods are better against others. It still is luck based, and in fact, I'd say it's a lot more luck based than it should be. Because if you get a bad map in combination with a bad matchup, then you're kind of screwed. So I don't think it would necessarily show the most skilled or versatile player. I think it would actually showcase god and map bias. So what will we see here? Will we see the Hellsravage do just kind of the Ulfsark push? Am I a Wisconsinite? I grew up about 5 miles from Wisconsin. Northern Illinois. Will we see Ulfsarks into the Zeus? And will the Zeus probably... Athena. I was going to say you could potentially go Hermes here because Centaurs kind of pound Ulfsarks, but we're going with the Athena. So we'll try to be doing a big push on like a gold mine with a restoration. So this is, I'd say this is a pretty rough matchup for the Odin, I think. He's going to have a hard time keeping the Zeus defensive long enough to be able to get on another gold mine. We also have, like, Hellsravage went to the wrong forward hunt. He went to the 4 caribou pack. And I don't know if he had scouted these, but he should have gone to the 12 or the 3 Auroch pack, which gives 1200 food. And he could still be hunting here before the push comes in. We have about a 440 advance for Hells and a 447 for player. Hells coming forward, getting line of sight with his ravens. We'll come right on. Well, okay. Maybe come around down here. Does not actually have this hunt scouted. This player gonna have a back hunt. It'd be very important to see what's in this corner. What kind of units we seeing? Raiding cavalry. Okay. And throwing axemen. So no Ulfsark nonsense. And we're gonna have military barracks and archery range. So hoplite archers, hoplite Toxotes. Oh, we could probably kill a Villi here. Maybe force fire down on the bottom. Okay. So it doesn't kill a Villi. Odysseus showed up in time to defend. But force fire down the bottom forces everybody over here on the smaller wood line, and we have a complete wall off on the left. And player got that relic for training time faster for infantry, which is good for him because he gets hoplites. And man, I think it's a pretty significant mistake that Hells did not. Even after this hunt, he could have gone to this hunt and still been hunting on it. And instead, now he's going to have his base hunt gone. And at this point, I don't know if he'll be able to safely hunt from the Aurochs. He did get the lion relic. I missed that. And we've got the Villies coming down here. Yeah, gonna wall this off. A nice little wall because this army is perfectly positioned to defend. Only 4 caribou here, though. And maybe Hells will be able to go onto these Aurochs. But I'm not sure. Hells should actually... Oh, okay, you can turn and fight and kill these. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Player playing very defensive. It's pretty standard here. He just doesn't want to lose early Villies. Get early units lost out. And then as he starts getting a little bit more of an army, he'll come forward. He'll have restoration if he needs it. And now we do have Hells because, yeah, see, if he would have gone to this hunt, he could still be hunting from his base hunt. And now he's going to have to come forward, which is a little bit risky. Ooh, player knows about these. So far the raids have done nothing for Hells. A lot of raiding cavalry, which I don't know if he'd really get much benefit from them. Only 3 talks. Oh, watch out! Ooh, just avoided the Minotaur special, which almost one-shots units. Why do players pick Odin? Odin's kind of a popular pick these days. Just kind of a little bit more flexible because of the better Ulfsark. As far as early game. Ooh, Hells needs to be careful that he does not fight this until his raiding cavalry are in the back. And needs to fall back with this army. Get the raiding cavalry in while the Toxotes are a little bit far behind. Okay. And now, oh, player like with the second sense knows when to fall back. And Hell's trying to get the surround in on this. And actually some nice management for Hells. We got all the hoplites. Okay. Yeah, this is some nice positioning. We're going to see a restoration in here pretty soon, I think. Really nice. Yep, there it is. And that's going to win the fight for player. Now Hell's army is kind of running through the units here. Not terrible, but needed to fall back just a little bit sooner. Oh, no, 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 you're throwing axemen. Oh, why did they shoot like that? That lost a couple more. Still not over for Hells. That was nice positioning, but see, now he's got to fall back and he can't hunt on the hunt here. Economically, 91 pop to 83, so Hells does have the army advantage, and he's going for the raid. I don't think players saw these raiding cavalry come forward. He'll see them now. Oh, come on, pick off that Toxote. Oh, come on, this hunt. Now, Hells needs to stay back. He can't fight this. He can afford to stay back as long as he gets this big raid on these villies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Notice, notice, notice. Oh, he noticed too late. Now the villies are spreading, and he's not going to get out. He could have surrounded these and killed a ton of them. And his raiding cavalry idle here. Oh, come on. That was a big opportunity for Hells that he missed. Huge opportunity. Because if he would have gotten a full surround in on these vills, he probably could have killed 5 or 6. And instead killed, I think, none. But finds these again. And now you'll kill a couple more. Raiding cavalry trying to come in, but see, oh, how much gold we got left here? I can't see. How much gold is on this gold mine? Not much. And we'll kill one vill. Just, I think he only killed 1 vill with that raid. Picks off a couple Toxotes. Oh, he's gonna try to mine off of that gold mine. The lions. And player will spot that for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's got this hoplite here. So player knows it's there. And what does Hells do? I think he has to come forward and attack and defend his... I don't know. Hells isn't in a terrible spot, but... lost a villy here. Oh, look at this. This is some bold villying. Come on, just kill the hoplite. You got all your raiding cavalry here. I think actually in a full fight right now, Hells wins. Yeah, he's 115 pop to 110. He should win a full fight as long as he manages his army decently. Gets some units in the back, though he doesn't have very many. Not a lot of Toxotes, only like 5 or 6. Economically, player, it's a little bit off kilter. Got 600 gold. It's getting a hoplite upgrade. Oh no, these raiding cavalry are leaving at just the wrong time. No. Come back, come back. Okay, nice towers to defend this, but this is going to be some more idle time because the raiding cavalry left at just the wrong time. And now come the raiding cavalry in for the surround on the Toxotes. This will be a really good fight for Hells, I feel like. Oh, these Toxotes really maneuvered well. This was some really good movement from player here. She should just run these raiding cavalry away. Okay, that's still a good fight though for Hell's. Really good fight. Just the army advantage coming into it. But what I was talking about, the little bit of military management there. So player kind of managed his Toxotes to move them from here, and they got up right underneath the tower there. And now Hells needs to kind of react with some counter raids here. I don't know if he has this scouted. Or how look how these villies are just so wide open for attack. Oh, he's gonna see it. This is gonna be 5 dead vills. He should get them all. Yes. What a raid. And he's coming forward. I think he knows there's villies here too. Remember, you can scout. You can scout animal HP in the dark, and you can see if the animal's dead. So, nice little raid here. A couple villies got away though. I've got to watch out. You don't want your raiding cavalry to get caught out here. Come on, get them out, get them out. Okay, they're out. They're out. Oh, taking some losses there, though. Is hunting now. He is hunting on this. So, gotta come forward and raid. Come on, you gotta keep raiding. You have to keep raiding. I don't know if Hell's scouted this back here, though. Economically, no text. Hell's is in good position here. Hell's is in a good position. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe get another tower. Okay, but he needs to keep raiding. Oh, I think player might have saw these. And, oh, if player gets his army surrounded again, that's going to be disastrous because Hells wins this fight. I don't know why he's coming down here to check that. Player forward. You got a forward temple. That's because they're dead. He killed the back one. What kind of eco upgrades? Oh, this is going to be another big fight here. Hells just needs to fall back. And don't fight. Don't fight here. Just needs to fight up here. No, 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 do not fight. Just wait until player comes forward more. And then fight. And actually surround these, get on these units here. Like, fight them. This is a super good trade right here for Hells on the bottom. So watch out for your throwing axemen there. And now run. Okay. All these Toxotes though are just picking off throwing axemen. Wow, Hells, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, now you come back with the, now that the units are this far, and the raiding cavalry went a little bit too far. Oh, player might win this fight because the cavalry are a little bit out of position here. By the time they show up, there are almost no throwing axemen left. Okay, hit on the Toxotes. Come on, keep them up on them. There you go. Oh, this is a good trade for player, though, for what happened beforehand. Really good trade. Nice fight, though. So Hells does win this fight, but for the situation going into it, it went really well for player. Hells is raiding cavalry just a little bit slow to get to this. Hells does have thundering hooves. Economically, 89 to 82 pop. Hells is going up Scotty, though. Okay, a little bit of player's looking for a raid. I think he wants to find Hell's hunt, and he sees it here. The alarm bell should be ringing in Hellsravage's head right now. He doesn't know where player's army is, so he needs to retreat. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so Hells needs to go forward, though. He should split off the ox cart here. It's slowing down his units. If he would have split up his ox cart, come on. I mean, I'm cheering for Hells because I don't want this to be a 3-0 series. I don't know why Hells is sitting so defensively here. Nice position though, with where the you got your gold mine, you got hunt here. It's a nice position. Okay, here comes. So Hells wants to push forward, not Hells. Player wants to push forward and force out the frost over here. 7 more villies there. So that's what player's goal is here. Is he wants to force out the frost, but player's got this little army surrounded. This is come on. There you go. You got the frost giant on the back end. Oh no, not the toxic. No. Oh, that was terrible. Bad thing with the throwing axeman. Oh, this might force out a frost. Actually, good that he missed. He didn't quite get all the army, but Hells did not want to use frost there. He mismanaged. The throwing axemen went a little bit out of where he wanted them to. You have the bolt coming down on the giant. Player is not aging up though. And Hells should really get his throwing axemen in on these units that are funneling in. You know, attack the ones that don't have the 99% hit points. Eco upgrades, first line. First line. Yeah, that's what I say. Get on these units down here. Oh, but again, throwing axemen on the. We need to see some frost giants here. Where's the frost giants? Man, look at these fills. Player needs. Hells needs to get a big raid in. Oh, watch out! Watch out! He's got nice. No armory upgrades though. He needs to get a big raid in. Here we go, getting the hill fort here. Although at this point, you've only got how much gold is on this mine? 1,100 gold. I don't know what the point is of the hill fort here. Man, even though player keeps losing fights in a way, he's still on the aggression. And again, they're going to have the hoplites coming forward on the throwing axemen, the hoplites on the raiding cavalry, the throwing axe. Look at how they're not doing anything. This is a bad fight for Hells here. His army is just all out of. Comes a frost giant. Still, I mean, Hells is just so far ahead as far as military. I mean, he's got medium or heavy cavalry, but still, this fight did not go well for Hells. I mean, kind of pseudo winning it, but not. And then Hells is he's gonna be running out of gold in a minute. And okay, all right, okay. That still, I felt like that fight was still pretty good for player, given the situation. Like so far, Hells. Oh, there's a hole in this wall now. There's a hole. Get on these villies. Okay, but now we've got some frost giants coming in and gotta kill off Odysseus. Come on, he's got like 1 HP. There you go. Little raid here. Okay, so this is looking good. Now we have Dionysius up though. Hells could get the surround in. Come on, get your raiding cavalry over here. There you go. That's good positioning for the raiding cavalry. Look at that. Get another freeze in with the frost. More positioning. That went really well for Hells there. Yeah, no, yes they were. The one bad thing, so I do have a stream delay. Oh man, look at this. If only. If only. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's checking gold mines. I don't think he's going to check this corner. Oh, this is... Hells might find himself starting to get gold blocked. We've got bronze still. And another... Do we have any Jarls? What's this farms out here? You got berries. Eat your berries before you farm. I don't know about this here. Okay, Rhyme comes in. Get on the Odysseus, though. This is what you want to kill first. Kill Odysseus. This might be the beginning of the end for Hells here. Because he had no gold mining, and he's losing tons of villies. Get the other frost giant on the other Get him on this one. You can't let the Hydra beat you. Come on, when's your special up, my man? Oh, I think Hells loses now. Yeah, this is a super strong push. Hells needed to kind of split up and start going to the other gold mine. Because these Hydra will eat these throwing axemen all day. Oh, it's supper time. Whoa. Hells is gold blocked. Shoot. I don't think Hells is going to get access to any more gold. Chances, opportunities. You gotta kill the Odysseus because he kills your Frost Giants. Your Frost Giants are the only way you can win the fight. I mean, I guess they do have 69% Pierce, but... These Hydras are gonna be tough. Both on one town center. Hells has no eco. Players at 115 pop. Going up Hera. I think that big fight there lost it because Hells just has no eco now. Needed to split up his gold mining. Come down here, come over there, and up there. There's no reg coming, it's not even close. Hells has no eco. I'm trying to think. I mean, hell, as soon as the next fight comes, it's just going to be 87%, and we're going to see Lightning Storm coming in the next time that there's a fight somewhere. So really a player will probably just use Lightning Storm on this army and just kill it all. We've got him up Hera. And he just GG's. Man. 3-0. Well played by player. Hells could have had chances. Had chances, but just took too many losses. That one where the throwing Axemen were, I think it was Odin Kingstead were on holiday. They just kind of wandered up through here and lost. Hells just kept, even though he was ahead, he still kept losing a lot of resources in military reproduction. And over time, those losses just cost him too much. And then the Bronze and the Hydra, because they just couldn't get it. And yeah, this is a slugfest. Was a slugfest for sure. Kill-loss ratio, Hells was a little bit ahead there, but eventually got himself gold blocked, and he had just that couple fights. This one was a bad one. I think this was the holiday fight. And then here was the bronze fight with all the Hydra just smashing the throwing Axemen. And that is a quick 3-0. Quick 3-0. Well, at least that last game was pretty awesome, though. So we had that. So player 3, Hellsravage 0. Man, would have liked to have seen more. But we get a... So player has yet to lose a game in this tournament. So far 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Man. see if maybe we have any commentary. And that was well played by player. First two games, really well played. The last game still well played. I think Hells could have won it. I'm looking for player to see if he's around and wants to talk about his victory, because he did really well. All right, I asked Hells, and he's good. Hells said he didn't play well, but player is currently on another level. Yeah, that corner there. I mean, yeah, Hells probably watch this in retrospect and be like, I think I probably should have won that game. Just a little bit. Just couldn't quite do it. Man, it's too bad. But let's look at, so if you're watching the YouTube and you haven't been following up with the casts, you might want to turn it off, because we're going to do some spoilerages and look at the upcoming games that we've got now. So we are in the double elimination part of the bracket here. Actually, I'm on the wrong one. Round of 8. What was I? Hold on. Man. So what are we looking at? Coming up. Okay, so we are looking at our winners bracket. Next round is player versus Scotty. And we'll put this in the chat here. So this is the link if you want it. Player versus Scotty is the next round, and Matrius versus Joe in the next round as well. And then on the bottom side of the bracket, we will have Shelty is up against Chemo, and Brickhead is up against Hellsravage. So the loser of Hellsravage Brickhead will be done. The loser of Shelty and Chemo will be done. Meanwhile, Skady, Matrius, Joe, Player are all safe to lose a series and still be in the in the tournament. Let's see. In the winners bracket, I mean, all these players are still alive in the tournament. They still can. Anybody could win yet. You can lose one and be okay. But yeah, we've got players Greek. We've got Matrius Greek. Joe, it's primarily Egyptian, and then Scotty is a little bit of everything. You know, kind of an Oranos Zeus combination. And then on the bottom hand, we do have Shelty, Brickhead, Hellsravage, and Chemo. Are on the bottom. Do we have any games later today? I don't think so. I know Joe mentioned playing Matrius. I don't know if that's for real or if that's just something that he mentioned, and it's just kind of wishful thinking. I don't know. I am not sure, but we do have player played really well. Really well done. We do have a game tomorrow that is scheduled between Shelty and Chemo. That'll be the bottom bracket, so the loser will go home after tomorrow, and that is scheduled tomorrow being Monday at 1600 GMT. Will be tomorrow's matchup, and then we'll have more later on in the week. So hopefully we'll see those games tomorrow and have somebody streaming them, and we'll have a good series. But yeah, actually, and how much did Matt win versus Shelty? He won 3-2. 2-1 is how that went. Skady went 3 over Brickhead. Joe went 3 over Chemo. Player went 3-0 over Hellsravage. So, yeah. No, I might have said it wrong. Brickhead is playing Hellsravage. Who is the oldest expert still playing? Maybe Hells might be the oldest of all of these. I think is what I'm thinking. It would be nice to see Mista playing, or Magic, but they were both busy. We contacted both of them, but too busy. So, such is life. But we will probably turn it over. That is the series for today. So, thanks everybody for watching. We will turn the series over. I do encourage you guys to check out the tournament. I have a Discord channel for it. Got the bracket for the double elimination, and if you want to, there is also a lot of the games are put up on Blackadder's Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, and Boyd's YouTube channel. A lot of the recs are going up on all of those, so feel free to tune in. And you know what, let me put in links for all of that. We've got Boyd's channel. Okay, here's mine. Put that in the chat. Trying to get Boyd's channel here. No, that's not it. Dang it, we're having technical difficulties here. Here are Blackadder's videos on here. You're welcome, Eric. You're welcome for the stream. And then we've got, where is Boyd TV? Come on, get it here. I and GS didn't play either. They were both contacted, but they weren't. They weren't going to. But that's okay. You know, some people are busy and such. So let's see. What do we got? Who can we send all the viewers to? Or maybe I could play one game or something. Live channels following. But if anybody's got any questions, again, I am unfortunately under a 1 minute delay, so if you put a question in, I won't see it for about a minute. But if you got any questions, throw them in. There is a 1v1 EE League finals going on, and I'm not sure about that. Squash is waiting for an opponent. He is. We could stream Squash versus somebody, or I could play. But yeah, so far the tournament's gone really well. We are all the way up. We started out with 60 players. We have whittled it all the way down now to just 8. So quite a few. I'm looking 7 years older with that beard. Yeah. Play versus player. You don't want me to play versus player. Okay, well maybe we'll just like we'll get to over one game with Squash. Oh, Eric comes in. Eric is our challenger? Or no? Eric challenged Squash, who is really good. Squash has 503 wins to 50 losses. Too bad he didn't sign up. Okay, well, we'll watch Squash v. Squash versus Eric. So this is a bit one-sided, I would say. Eric is not as good as Squash, but You know what? This is better than nothing. So I'll probably stream one game and then I will go. Are you missing Chinese Civ? So yeah, the Chinese Civs are not on Voobly. Voobly is the original. So we don't know. We're going to have a rematch here with the Odin v Zeus. Should the losers of 7 and 8 be swapped? What do you mean? The way it's set up is so that we don't, it's trying to avoid repeat matchups in the bracket, Pepe. So you have the top losers there versus a bottom loser. Yeah, so it's guaranteeing no repeat matchups in the first 2 rounds of the loser bracket. That's why it's set up like that. Alright, well, we're going to have a repeat. We're going to see how this goes as Squash is Odin versus Eric's Zeus. I suppose I could observe. And we'll do that, so this will kind of be a fun game after our tournament. And go from there. Do I have... Okay, alrighty. Chinese FFI, yeah, that is current world news. So we've got Eric up on the top. He's our red player. Eric's about a 1700, 1750 player. Green Sea Squash is one of our best players currently. Did not sign up for the tournament. When talked to him, he just said he didn't want to have to feel like he needed to be playing games and stuff. So that is perfectly fine. Shelty beats Chemo and Matt loses to Joe, and Shelty and Matt play again. I'll take a look at that later. Oh, they could. You're right. You're right. We'll take a look at that and see. I thought it was set up to be like that, but whatever. Zeus over Odin in all cases. Only in capital. Not lowercase. Uppercase. Not lowercase. What kind of relic we got? Free favor. And really, if you play in the bottom, it really doesn't matter if you go 1-1. Because you've already lost a series. So, you know, you both lost a series just because you go 1-1 and the second person to win that game wins. It's not really like that unfair because they both lost, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, we might not even end up doing it anyway. No, I did not see the Chemo v Joe games. Did not see those, and that's too bad. Of course, as a caster, I'm supposed to remain biased, but I would have liked to have seen Hells win a couple games. You know, maybe have a nice game 5. But we didn't have that. Player continues his domination. Going for that number 1 $350 prize pool. But we got really forward town center here for Eric. And Squash forward over here. Try bracket without the S. You know what? I meant to add in a command to have brackets. If you're coming in late, the player versus Hellsravage series is already over. We're just streaming a for fun match now, and then it will be done after this game. So unlike last game where we saw Hells kind of leave his base early to get forward hunt, we have Squash is just happy to stay on his base hunt for all of Archaic Age, it looks like. There you go, now you got it. There's the temple coming up for Squashy. I have a question. It can't keep them all separate, though. But I don't think it's unfair because they both would have lost a match going into that. So just because the one won the first and won the second, then that one who won the first still lost later on. So I don't really have a problem with it. But I'll take a look Because it would be nice to avoid repeat matchups, just to get a little more variety. But we'll take a look and see. What in the world? Eric BR's putting stuff in chat while he's playing. He's that good. Okay. He's aging up Athena, went down to some forward hunt. So Eric is keeping his back hunt alone. And then going to the Aurochs there. Now, I understand what you're saying, Pepe. I just don't quite agree with I don't think it's unfair. Because you both would have lost once. I will respectfully decline. Eric needs to watch out and probably send this half-damaged Billy back. Especially with these Ulsark coming around. And gotta watch out though, this Ulsark is gonna come right next to the town center, and that's not where you want him to go. Because with sitting at 10% pierce armor. Oh, okay, didn't die, so he will heal back up. Now we have the Herseer pushing off the Villies, so they will get back. And we have Athena for Eric. Squash is going up with Freya, pretty standard. Villies retreat. Maybe could have gone on this hunt a little bit quicker. Still 300 food left, and we have a forest fire on this back forest. Yes, Matrius did win. Lots of spoilers in the chat, by the way, but at this point it should be expected. Alright, so what are we seeing here? Well, we see Hell's really preferred to make quite a few raiding cavalry. We'll see if we have as many with Squashy here. Hello, Abaji. Just so you know, the advertised series is no longer going, so we are playing kind of a for fun match, and then we'll be done after this. So raiding cavalry, this one, there we go. So he is going to be doing kind of the same thing. Gonna get that Ankara, it looks like. What's this other relic? Bridle of Pegasus, free scout. There's like quite a few like free scout relics. Quite the wall here. This wall really won't be in use. I don't even know if this wall even connects to this tree line. I think there might be a hole. So we'll see. Can Eric BR emulate Player here? Though really early game, Player was on the bottom end of the initial couple fights in our previous game went well for Hells, but then Hells didn't win the other ones. Hermes works better. I agree with that. I think Hermes is better, but Player didn't. And oh, Eric is out of position here. Didn't quite have enough of an army, and picks off a couple units there and then runs away. I don't even think Squashy took a kill there. Squashy, very, very good player. Hard to beat him. Just the pickaxe. Oh, losing a... Oh, finally lost the raiding cavalry. Picked up another Toxote. Got the Raven here. I think we'll... Oh, the Raven placed on the hunt. I don't know if I finished my question, but was that the real Ghost Lake that was in chat earlier? I saw him make a quick comment in the chat. If it was the real Ghost Lake, that's pretty cool. I hadn't seen him for a long time. Okay, so Eric is coming forward here, and he is about to get squashed. Haha, you get that? In between two armies. And just doesn't quite have the army count here that he needs. Now he's trying to run. Gotta watch out. Oh, they are quite surrounded. And here comes the panic restoration. Squash will retreat for the time being. As soon as Resto's done, he will resurround. I think. Or they get away. Oh, they're kind of getting away. Odysseus is not, though. Odysseus is stuck. Which that is a 200. Oh, Odysseus. Oh man, I don't know why he didn't surround Odysseus here. Wow, that was a little bit of strange pathing there at the end for Squash. I think he could have killed. But now, oh wow, these hoplites getting picked off. It doesn't lose any, but a lot of hit points down. Yeah, the Hermes... So Hermes is good against Odin. Because Odin's heroes are kind of bad. This is not going to be a good fight for Eric. As long as the entire army shows up here. So, well, at this point though, I mean... You have Greek army is better, like stronger. Oh, he was going to come over here just to pick on these villies. Yeah, we'll take a look, Pepe. I mean, if it's something, I mean, we might take a look. But each series, I mean, I don't think it's unfair. But, well, what are we looking at pop-wise? 110 to Squash and 90 to Eric. Odin is happily hunting, though, everywhere. Oh, no, these villies. I don't know if Squash knows they're here, though. Yeah, when I was looking at it, I thought it was going to be prevented from having repeat matchups. We'll take a look and see. I don't really want to like be like changing brackets though, but they're both eating off of the same. Yeah. Watch out. Oh, Eric's gonna have to take this fight. Boy, quite the argument here about the brackets. Okay, the raiding cavalry come in and come out. They're kind of these random villies in through here. Actually, that went pretty well for Skady overall. I mean, Squashy kind of not attacking at the same time. Now he's coming in at the same time. It's all about the positioning. You want to get the raiding cavalry, of course, on the Toxotes. You got these random. You got 3 vills randomly put in here. Sebastian 3 minutes behind the rest. Oh, nice little kiting here with the throwing axeman. And eating the lone wolf. Okay, watch out for your... Oh, we gotta keep attacking with your hoplites just to slow them down. So when you attack with a melee unit, it slows down the enemy unit. So you want to keep like 1 unit in on... Oh, not now. And, okay, this hoplite is just giving up his life. It's nice to have him along for the ride, I guess. Raiding cavalry come running in and then running out. Just kind of checking out the scene there and see what's going on. Squashy's up Scotty now. Now we'll have a frost. Eric is wondering how in the world is that possible? I didn't even take a look. So Squashy will just get a ton of damage in on these units during the frost, and we'll build a hill fort as well. And the Zeus player will have a hard time getting the gold mine. So Squash shows just how easy it is for Odin to beat Zeus. Shows just how easy it is. If only player could have done this, or if only Hellsravage could have done this, it would be 2-1 series and we'd be playing on Oasis. But no. No, retreat. Still stuck. Okay, gotta get these throwing axemen in on the hoplites though. Oh, Eric is just all in on this fight. Now he's gotta run. So, well, that about does that. So, Squash with the map control by far. The armory control by far. He is anticipating the villies coming down here. And he's running back in. Oh, man. And that's GG. 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 Well played. When is Joe versus Matrius happening? I'm not sure. Someone mentioned later today, but I don't know if that's for real or if that was just a kind of a 51 killed to 17 lost. Oh. Squash is so good. But anyway, that is going to do it for me today. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. We'll get back to our frame here for the Bill Gregg Open. Hi. So the kids are waking up from the nap. I am almost done. I'm wrapping this up, honey. So yes, I'm on camera. Oh, they already know my baby. They know how beautiful baby Ava is. Oh, watch out for the water. Oh, did you see yourself? She's looking and sees herself. Yeah. That's right. Oh, these guys are starting another game. I can't play. The kids are awake. Nap time is over. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I will send try to find a game to send you guys to. It looks like there is an EE League finals that we can send all of y'all to, and you guys can enjoy that. So it looks like it's almost done. We've got Scarlet is up 4-1 on Iron Maiden, but let's see if I can figure out how to send everybody there. What do you think, Ava? Yeah. Yeah, that's you. Aren't you beautiful? You look just like your daddy. Just feminine. Oh. Alrighty. Let's send everybody over to AOL Iron Maiden. We'll send everybody over to Iron Maiden. You guys can catch up on the very end of this 1v1 EE League finals there. I don't really know much about the tournament, but we'll send you all there. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Appreciate everybody tuned in to watch the games. And we will catch you all some other time in the future. This baby. But that's it for today. So have a good day, everybody, and we will catch all of y'all later. That's it for now. Bye.